Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for September 25th, 2025. We can't go on our walk this morning. It's raining out there. It's rainy and thundering until like 11 o'clock. Yeah, see my car is all wet. But I cleaned up the waters in my plants and I've watered them. So on days like this, I'm wearing my muumuu still. I have one of these. This is what I sleep in. And so I'm lazy. So, yeah, we can't go for a walk. And so days like this, it's like mop day. Sweep and mop. Sweep mop. My friend told me that one time. Sweep mop. No. I have to actually sweep and mop the whole place because I got dogs and they're so dirty. I wanted to make the video because, I swept the back room, the bathroom, the hallway, and kind of where the washer and dryer is. I didn't sweep, I didn't sweep this room here because no one ever goes in here. It looks all right. It looks all right in here. I don't really mess with it too much. Oh, that was probably dusty from the camping trip. So I just kind of leave that room alone. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back in and I'll do a little quick sweep. I don't know. But I got up to right here. Look at how much dirt. Look at that. And look under the couch. I haven't even got there yet. You see all the dog fur and everything. I haven't gotten this part of the house. So... yeah, and I haven't got that part of the, the table and look by the door, all that dirt. So yeah, it's going to be a sweep and mop morning. I think the rain will end by noon. And then by that time, a little bit after that, we're going to just go on our midday walk. I don't know, because it rained. I didn't get good sleep at all last night. Not at all. Because Chica was scared. Normally, like on, rainy night, it's nice, relaxing. Not with Chica. She is so darn scared. And she kept me, every time the rain and thunder came, it was like, oh, because she would stand up and then she would stand next to me and put her paw on me. And I'm like, oh my God. So I didn't really get good sleep last night. But it's okay. I feel all right. I'm going to have my cup of coffee and everything like that and do my reading. But I'm going to sweep first and mop, and that's pretty much it, and then wait for the next walk. By the time I'm done sweeping and mopping, like, that's a workout right here, because the house is not big. Okay, it's a small house, but there's a lot of surface space for the floor, and and every time I sweep, I move all the furniture. That's why I don't have a lot of furniture in here. For what? To move more stuff when I have to sweep and mop, no. Because I have to move that whole unit right there. I got to move all the dog beds. I got to move that thing. I got to move the table. I got to move this couch. So, yeah, I got to move everything. In the back room, I have to move all the furniture in there, sweep under there. Because, those dust bunnies, they get under, like I showed you, under the couch. They get under things. So, in order for me to get those, I got to move all the furniture. So, this is why I keep the house fairly empty, because I like cleanliness, right? And when you have too much stuff in the house, you have like hidden creatures and hidden dirt. And I'd rather just have a few things so everything's easy to wipe down and easy to clean up, because I'm not trying to live in a mess, So that's what we're going to do. I haven't even changed my clothes and just staying in the pajamas, Well, it's not pajama. This is like, you can wear this outside, but for me, it just seems like, I'll just wear it, whatever, But yeah, it's real hot and humid out there too. I don't want to, even if the rain stops for like a moment, I still don't want to go, because everywhere we walk, it's going to be real muddy. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait. See what happens. But we do need to take that midday walk, because I know, like, Chica has a hard time going to the bathroom right here. She doesn't want to. Brian probably will. If he has to go, he will go. But I wish Chica would go. Like, she holds it in, and I don't want her to do that. But there have been times where we went to the park in the morning and she didn't go. But, I mean, they had a good dinner last night. I don't know what determines when they're going to go and if they're going to go. But they have a space out front to go, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe later not later, but before the next walk, if the rain stops, maybe, you know, because I like to go fiddle out in the garden, even though, you know, not too many things are growing right now. I still want to keep it growing and good. The other day, I cut back the tomato plant a lot. And as I was doing it, I saw a whole bunch of little baby tomatoes were starting to grow. Oh, well. Oh, well. I cut them off, you know. But now it's more trimmed back. And you know, I think when you trim it or prune it, it allows more nutrient from the soil or whatever you have there to go towards the plant. So I did notice, I did leave some little mini tomatoes were growing there, but who knows how big they're going to get, because I've never gotten like a whole bunch of them. It's supposed to be little vine mini tomatoes. Nothing. Maybe one every couple weeks. So I'm not really putting all my, you know, hope into that or any of the tomato plants. But I did cut the big one back. I even planted more basil, because that basil grows like a weed, you know. Is it a weed? I don't know. It's a seasoning. It's a you know, whatever plant, you know. But yeah, you know, I still mess with it just because it's something to do. So maybe when I go out back, after I finish sweeping and mopping and doing the reading, then I can, why is there someone parked out front? Somebody was getting dropped off next door, the kid. But yeah, you know, like, once I do that and go out back, maybe the dogs, because like right now it's not raining. It's not raining out there. And I can tell because there's a big puddle in the front of the person's house across the street. They got a puddle in front of their home. Plus my neighbor has a puddle. Not really, I don't have puddles. But anyways, I look at the water and if it's not doing anything, there's no rain going on there, right? Also, like, I checked out earlier and it stopped, but then like 5 minutes later it started pouring and I was like, and it's showing on the weather. Yeah, look, I have a little tiny, that's actually not on my property though. See if you look, I don't know if you guys can see. You guys see the dead flies right there. I gotta clean this part too. Yeah, I gotta clean the window seals because they try to get out, but so you see over there, there's a big, like, puddles over there, lake or whatever. Mine, that strip right there, that's a walking area for the maintenance people to check that's not even my property. I don't really have puddle in my yard. I guess my yard is pretty leveled out. There's my plants. You see the big tomato plant? I cut that thing back a lot. And then I have a couple other tomato plants right there, but I mean, I just something to fiddle with, right? Something to fiddle with. I grow a lot of basil though. It tastes good. The other day I made the green spaghetti. What is it? Spaghetti de verde? I don't know. I don't know what you call it, but it was really good. I used those poblano peppers. Yeah. It was easy to make. I thought it was going to be hard. You know, I tried that one time when I was a teenager. And I've always thought about it, but never thought about making it. And I thought about it the other day, and I was like, oh, I wonder how you make that. And I looked it up, and I was like, hey, that's easy. So I made it, and then, yeah, I canned the sauce because it came out to be so much. Not canned it. I put it in a glass jar, you know, but I wonder if I can use that stuff to make rice, put it in rice to make it I'm going to try that because I have leftover now and I don't know what to do with it. And it's really tasty, but I had spaghetti for like the past 4 nights. That's a lot of spaghetti, and I feel kind of like I might be gaining weight from all those carbs, you know. So, because on one night I just had some spaghetti and a salad, spaghetti, a piece of chicken. I did spaghetti and a piece of chicken twice, and then I had spaghetti, and last night I had leftover meat, turkey, so I made a turkey burger, or turkey melt. Anyways, that's all that's going on. Kind of rainy, kind of muggy out there, but I'm hoping that it's going to clear up and then we can go for our little walk. And then that's it, you know? That's all I have for you guys. I'm Mona, Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for September 25th, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.